What's up everybody, I'm Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'll be reviewing the ReST bed. I'll go over the feel of the ReST, run some tests, compare it against the Sleep Number i10 and Saatva Solaire. I'll even give my pros and cons, but first I want to start out by talking about the functionality of the ReST. Now usually during this portion of the review I would tell you how firm I find a mattress, the support level on a scale of 1 to 10, but because this is an adjustable bed, it will change depending on how far you fill the air chambers that are used as support layers in the mattress. Generally, I would say that it goes from a 4 on the softest end all the way up to like a 7.5 or an 8 when you fully fill it up to be a really firm mattress. Regardless of the level of fill you put into the air chambers though, there is a memory foam feel thanks to 3 inches of gel memory foam on top that is used for pressure relief and comfort. Now the ReST bed actually has 5 different support zones. It's the legs, hips, lumbar, shoulders, and head. So you can actually manually choose how much fill is in each of those sections. So it'll get firmer or softer depending on where you need more pressure relief and support. For back sleepers, I would say you should go a little bit firmer across the board so you get a little bit more support, your spinal line in a better position. If you are a side sleeper, you're probably gonna like it a bit softer, but you can kind of play around and find the correct settings for you. In general, I don't think stomach sleepers are gonna be great on this mattress because of the 3 inches of memory foam, so you are gonna sink a little bit in on top, but if you are a stomach sleeper that is on a ReST, I would definitely say go for a little bit of a firmer feel. Now, once you have found your really perfect settings here by searching around on manual mode, there is a position mode that you can actually set when you're a back sleeper. If you hit the back button, it will actually kind of automatically adjust to those levels for you. And then when you're on your shoulders, on your side, you can actually hit the side button and it will automatically adjust to those presettings as well. Now, all of this is controlled via the ReST app. It's on the tablet that ReST sends you, or it is a downloadable application on any Android device. It's pretty simple to use. You can basically swipe up or down depending on how much fill you want in a given section. And you'll also see a pressure readout on there showing you where you need more pressure relief, more support because of the sensors underneath the ReST cover. Now, if you're not exactly sure what support level you need in different sections, there is an automatic function on the ReST system, which is pretty nice. If you put it in automatic, you basically just choose whether you want a softer or firmer feel, and the ReST application will then read where you're pressing into the mattress more thanks to those sensors underneath the cover, and automatically adjust each of those 5 settings to more efficiently give you the feel you're looking for. Now, while you're rolling around and changing positions during the middle of the night, the ReST will actually adjust while you're in automatic mode, and it's pretty quiet actually. I was pretty impressed by how soft the air pump was in terms of the sound it created as it was automatically adjusting while I changed positions. Now, to give you a better idea of what makes up the ReST, I've unzipped the cover so you can take a look at the materials used in the layers of it. First up, the cover is a pretty thin, breathable, kind of stretchy cover. It's not really going to interfere with the feel of the mattress at all. I should note though that it is removable and machine washable. Now, underneath that cover is the thick comfort layer of gel memory foam. It's about 3 inches thick. You can see that classic kind of slow response to pressure from memory foam. You're gonna really sink into that, get contouring around your body. It's gonna be great for pressure relief. One thing to note is that memory foam can sleep a little bit hot, so they've included a gel infusion to help draw heat away from the sleeper and help you sleep a little bit cooler. Now, underneath that, there is about 1 inch of polyfoam to act as a bit of a transition from the really soft memory foam on top into the support layer of the mattress, which are these air chambers in the base here. Now, these are the kind of areas that are going to deflate or inflate depending on what kind of fill you're looking for. They're pretty inflated right now, so this is going to give you a bit of a firm feel. And as you can see, they are split into 2 sides, which is going to mean that you're going to get a different firmness for you and your partner if you decide that you like different levels of firmness in the mattress. Now, wrapped around the entirety of the air chamber support is a really firm high density polyfoam that's going to give you a bit of edge support. I was really impressed with the edge support here on the ReST mattress. Basically this is going to allow you to sleep all the way to the end of the bed without worrying about collapsing it, rolling out of bed in the middle of the night. Now, something else of note are these blue areas here, and these actually cover up the pressure map portions of the mattress. So basically when you lay on the ReST, you're going to see a readout on the ReST app that shows you where you're causing the largest pressure points on your body. These are actually the areas of the mattress that are giving those readings, and they're connected directly to the ReST app. Now, instead of just giving you my opinion on the feel of the ReST, I like to run a few tests to give you a more objective look at what's going on with this mattress. Now, I usually start with a pressure map test, but because a pressure map is literally built into this mattress, I'm going to skip it today because you'll have seen that during the feel portion of the review. Another test that I did run, though, is a bounce test, and I gotta say, there is not a lot of bounce here to the ReST. There is a really thick layer of memory foam on top, and memory foam has a really slow response to pressure, so you may feel a little bit stuck in the mattress as you're rolling around changing positions, especially when you're on the softer settings on the ReST. I found that I was really sunken into the mattress. There's really not a ton of mobility here on the ReST mattress. Now, another test that I run that kind of goes in line with that bounce test is the motion transfer test. And basically I take a 10-pound steel ball, drop it from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches to simulate someone kind of getting into and out of bed, rolling around in the middle of the night. And on the other side of the mattress, I put a seismometer down that tracks the disturbance with each of those drops. And that's basically to tell you if you do share your bed with somebody, if they move around, roll around during the middle of the night, if you're going to feel it on your side of the bed. I gotta say, I was really impressed with the ReST's ability to isolate motion transfer. It was really impressive results. You know, that thick layer of memory foam really helps with that. So while it does cut down on the bounce, it might make you feel a little bit stuck in the mattress, it does really help when you have a restless partner in bed. Now, one big benefit with that is that it's really good for couples out there, and I really do think that the ReST is a great choice for the couples out there for a couple of reasons. One, it's got great edge support, and two, it's really good at isolating motion transfer, and three, it does have dual chambers, so if you and your partner like different firmnesses of your bed, you can basically make your own choice. Now, if you're watching this review of the ReST bed, I'm assuming you're also checking out a few other mattresses, so I want to give you some information on some of ReST's biggest competitors. First up is Sleep Number, and I'm going to speak specifically on the i10 version of the mattress. It has a pretty similar build to the ReST bed with foam layers over the air chamber support. Now, you will adjust it manually via a remote control. However, there is also a Sleep IQ app which will do some sleep tracking for you, and I believe you can actually change the firmness from that app as well. Now, the Smart Series for the i10 actually does have a responsive air technology, which is what they call it, and it's pretty much the automatic function for the ReST bed here today. Now, the i10 only comes in Queen, King, and California King sizes and ranges in price from $5,099 up to $5,799. Next up is the Solaire mattress from Saatva. Now, this is a bit more of a low-tech option with no automatic adjustability. It is a manually adjusted firmness via a remote control that is attached to the air pumps in the bed. It will adjust from 0 to 50, with 50 being the firmest option. It only also has one air chamber where the the ReST bed does have the 5 different zones, so you will not get the kind of variable adjustability that you get on the ReST. It does have a similar build in terms of the memory foam over the air chamber support. However, the Solaire is also a bit more of a value option, coming in between $1,995 and $3,195. Now, before I end the review, I want to give you some of my pros and cons for the ReST bed. First up, reasons I would recommend it to you is that if you are looking for an adjustable mattress, this has everything you're looking for. It has the 5 zones, which is a really nice function that not all adjustable mattresses have. It also has the automatic adjustability that you might be looking for. It's a really nice function if you change positions throughout the night, so that can automatically adjust where you need more pressure relief or support. And also, I was really impressed with how intuitive the app is. It's really simple to use if you just need to kind of quickly adjust the firmness at your hips or your lumbar region for a little bit more support. It's really nice. Now, I would also recommend it to the couples out there. There's a few reasons that I covered before. I thought that it did a really great job on the motion transfer portion of the review. Also, I was really impressed with the edge support on the ReST bed. And finally, the 2 chambers that are available in the queen and king size versions is really nice, so that if you and your partner disagree on how firm a mattress should be, you can kind of pick your own firmness and support level. I would also recommend it to those looking for a memory foam feel. Regardless of how firm you have the ReST bed set to, it has a thick layer of memory foam on top, so you're going to get that nice contouring feeling around your body. So if you are someone that likes memory foam, this is going to be a good choice for you. Now, some of my cons or complaints with the ReST bed are that it does lack bounce. Most of that is due to the fact that there's a really thick layer of memory foam on top of the mattress. That's just kind of the nature of the material. There's not a lot of bounce to it. So if you like more of a traditional inner spring that's going to give you a little bit more springiness, you're not going to get that here. And also, I would say if you're a strict stomach sleeper, I didn't think that it really got firm enough to support my hips in that position. That's mostly, again, due to the thick layer of memory foam on top, so I was sinking it a little bit. So if you are someone who needs a traditional inner spring or a strict stomach sleeper, the ReST probably isn't going to be the choice for you. Now, if you're interested in purchasing a ReST bed, I want to give you a little bit of information on that process. First up, there is a 90-day trial period, so you can have it in your home for about 3 months, deciding whether you want to keep it or send it back. There is a 10-year warranty on the ReST bed. It's pretty interesting. You'll want to check out exactly what that covers on their website. Now, in terms of shipping, it will cost $199, but it is white glove delivery, so they'll bring it, take it out of the box, set it up for you, show you how it works. In terms of price, it ranges from $2,799 up to $5,598. That is the cost before the $199 shipping, so it will be about $200 on top of that. So that's it for my review of the ReST bed. If there's anything I didn't cover, just leave a comment below. Now, if your mattress search continues, Google Sleepopolis and best mattress to see my top picks there. Also, be sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss any of our sleep news or our giveaway announcements. And check out sleepopolis.com for all of your sleep needs.